Alrighty guys, Chris from OZ Canopies and 4x4 here again. A new product has just landed, our pop-up rooftop tent aluminium construction. Right, all other guys have been asking, hey, can we pick up a rooftop tent that is going to suit our canopies, fiberglass, steel and aluminium? And you know what, now we've got one in store, so we are becoming a true one-stop shop extraordinaire. Anyway, let's get into the video. First and foremost, I want to draw attention to the canvas. Now this is a 320 GSM poly cotton black out rip stop canvas, very, very durable and watertight. We want to make sure that absolutely when you're in there and you don't want to be getting any light in on those early camping mornings, right? So next up is the construction of the shells themselves. Now that's an insulated top and bottom shell. It uses honeycomb aluminium in its construction to make sure that we are once again adding to that insulation. All this stainless steel hardware that you're seeing around the tent, so these are kind of be for your ladder, latches, all the bolts used are all 316 stainless steel hardware. We want to make sure it's corrosion resistant, of course. All these corners are aluminium molds. These want to make sure that we have the most durability on our tents. So unlike some of those cheaper brands out there that have plastic corner molds, we've gone ahead and upgraded them to aluminium. You've got a fully internal gas strut design. I'll just actually draw attention to that. We want to come and have a quick look inside. We're gonna have to send the cameraman up there. Can you see it? Can you see the gas struts? Dan, get in there, man. What are you doing, right? So you can see the gas struts on either side to make it as easy to operate and pull open as possible. And just while we're at it, just above this rain fly over here, Dan, if you want to sort of pull this rain fly down a touch, right, from up here, definitely don't want to fall. Anyway, once we're closed, we'll go through it as well. It's got a integrated pull handle to make sure that you can open and close it as easily as possible. So where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, another thing I want to draw attention to, I'll just quickly climb up inside very quickly. We've got go in there, make sure I don't fall. Alrighty guys, so moving into the inside of the tent, first and foremost, you've got the 75mm memory foam mattress. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that nice thick mattress for those comfy evenings, right? That's the whole point of a rooftop tent. Underneath the mattress, you've got the condensation mat, making sure that we wick away or we minimize any of water building up underneath your mattress cover here. So drawing attention to the windows here, you can see nice large openings, very, very straightforward. You've got also the fly screen that you can get opened as well to your heart's content. You've got the window on this side as well, of course. We want to make sure that we've got a lot of air moving in for those hot summer days, hot summer evenings as well, right? So we're coming up to camping season now. And just pointing out right at the front over there, you've got an additional ventilation window at the front of the tent. While we're at it, we'll go through all the other little sort of cubby holes and other bits and pieces that it have. So you've got a bunch of cubby holes here, a bunch of, how do you want to call that? Storage pockets, that's exactly right, storage pockets. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 6 storage pockets up here. You've got one clear one if you want to drop your phone or your tablet in there and want to watch some movies while you're kicking back in the evening. And I see what you're asking, you're like, oh, hey, how am I going to charge my phone if I'm kicking back in the evenings? Well, you've got all the way at the front, I'll show you there, but before we show you the sockets, we'll go through actually all the light. So you've got a couple of options you can see all around the roof of the tent. You've got an LED strip inlaid into the top shell. So very straightforward in regards to the operation. So you can have it either in a white light. You can see that all the white light can be adjusted. So we're gonna go all the way bright and we're gonna go all the way dark. So depending on exactly how much light you want inside of the tent. And also on top of that, you've got an amber array as well. If you don't like your white, pure white light, you've got the amber array there, and still your adjustment in the white light works as well. Now, where are we? Storage pockets. We've got storage pockets here on the side as well. Heaps of storage pockets, heaps of storage for all your bits and pieces. And while we're out there talking about storage pockets, let me just sort of point out, we've got some shoe bags here as well. That's included in the kit. Shoe bags, they go right into these, they're called, what are they called? These tracks, grooves, tracks, right? What do you want to call it? Rope holder, that's exactly right? So these rope holders just sort of slides in right there. You can see over here, it's got a little bit of mesh at the bottom, so if you're messy or wet or anything like that, they'll sort of dry out over the evening. Okay, cool. One shoe bag, another shoe bag there. Rain fly, that one's pretty self-explanatory. You get all of this. So everything that you see is included in the kit, guys. So you've got all of these rain paws that come with it as well. What else is there? What else is there? What else is there? So storage pocket shoe bags, we had to talk about that. Okay, mesh fly screens, rain poles, all already there. Yep, the other thing I want to draw attention to, what I'll do is I'll just quickly hop out. Oh, we'll talk about the size of the mattress. That's a very, very important when it comes to a tent, right? So internally, your mattress is about just over 2 meters long, 2010 millimeters, just over 1.2 meters wide, 10 millimeters wide, and like I mentioned earlier, 70 millimeters thick. So very, very comfy, very, very large. For a larger individual like myself, you can still sort of stretch out all the way, so that'll be absolutely awesome. We are also thinking about getting a wider one in short order as well, depending on the demand that we have for this bad boy. Okay, so that for the most part covers all the inside, right? The one thing that I want to draw attention to is the quality of the construction. You can see definitely there's a lot of cheaper brands out there who are flooding the market with cheap, shitty tents that you don't want to spend a day in. I wouldn't even put my dog in some of those tents, right? But this one's a luxury tent. Look at this. This is quilted mattress, bro. This is better than the mattress at home. So if your missus kicks you out, you ain't got no dramas, bro. Take the car out, go out in front of the beach someplace, wake up to seaside, sea views, beach views, okay? Anyway, alrighty, now we're getting real cozy, aren't we? Now these are the type of angles that you don't really see on YouTube. You see it on different type of tube. Anyway, more importantly, so we had already mentioned you've got the front window at the front of the tents, right? So that one has that's the window, that's your fly screen, right? Come on in over here. You can also see all our tents come with these 12 volt socket array here. So you've got two 12 volt socket plugs, right? And then on top of that, you've got two USB-A entrances. At the moment, they are running the LED light array on the top of the tent. Very, very straightforward. Now, that is actually just powered with the Anderson plug setup that is affixed to the bottom of the tent, which I will draw attention to in very short order. So you can see this one is basically ready to rock and roll. You can entertain yourself to your heart's content. So you can plug in your USB-A, throw your phone up here on your little sort of watch window and watch movies all night. Now, why do you want to be watching movies all night when you're out here camping? I don't know, that's up to you, but still, you get bored from camping, you can kick it in basically your 5-star portable hotel. Anyway, let me come around and show you a few more bits and pieces. Alrighty, so if you, depending on what you got, what vehicle you got, whatever camping setup you got, depending on if you want to get on from the passenger side, you can get on from the passenger side. If you want to get into the tent, I should say, get on the tent, you want to be in the tent, right? Get into the tent from the rear side, which is going to be the most common side, you can do that as well. These are all adjustable as well, of course. You just sort of set it to the width of the thing. If you want to move it slightly to the left, slightly to the right, across wherever, you can do that. So drawing attention to these ones here as well. And then what else do we got? We got a couple of heavy duty, we got 4 heavy duty clamps on the shell as well to make sure that they seal up very nicely and tightly. You don't want to be in a situation where you pull up to the campground after some rain and have water in your tent, right? Anyway, so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come around over here, you can see very straightforward Anderson inlet, right? At the moment, we've sort of dodged it up just to get some power in there, but if you've got Anderson connection from your vehicle, boom, plug her up, boy, right in, and you can get all the LEDs working, so 12 volt power source. Other than that, we've also got a full fitting kit included in the sale with the tent. You've got the full fitting kit included in the tent. You can also get it all. In this particular instance, we've fitted it on a aluminium tub canopy. So all we've done is just drill right through the canopy and mount it like that. But if you've got roof racks, you want to make it a removable setup, all of it is included, okay? So very, very straightforward. We'll just go through the specifications of it very quickly again. So when closed, you're looking at a length of about 210 centimeters. You're looking at a width of about 132 centimeters and a height of 18 centimeters. Weight's about 80 kilograms. Mattress size, I'll repeat it for you guys once more. You're looking at just over 2 meters long, just wider than 1.2 meters, and you're looking at a 70 millimeter thick mattress. So these ones are available currently at ozcanopies.com.au. If you've got any more questions, give us a call, 0296278666. Other than that, it's Chris, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the little walkthrough of our new rooftop tent. We are taking deposits now. We've got our display available if you want to come down, have a look in person. We're going to be shipping these Australia wide. Other than that, what more do you want to know? If you want to know anything else, give us a call, 0296278666, or fill in a contact form on the website. Other than that, it's Chris. We'll see you guys on the next one.